Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 6. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Shamar Turner at time on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Darnold. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Hey, go! The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Bass's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. That half play good for 22. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth.
And under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trenton Simpson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. Darnold to throw. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ryan! Here we go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Michael Dixon in.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Lisa 24.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that ball.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it rolling. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Lions! Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Second and 10.
Bronco swing! Hey, easy, route!
A handoff, running left is Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Hey, Ginger, set!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. To throw on first down is Darnold. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. James Pierce in on the tackle.
45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and inches.
Inches. To throw is Darnold, and that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. figure they still have that extra down in their pocket. And the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try it now with Miller. And he is going to have a Commanders first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could. That pass ball's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the shit now and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know